Well, this next story is just as alarming in many ways.
Alyssa Jackson was sentenced to 3 years behind bars. Victims testified that her lie about having stage 4 ovarian cancer caused horrible emotional pain to many people. One woman estimated that Jackson received $50,000 in cash and gifts. In a statement, Jackson said she is deeply sorry and she may have to repay some of the stolen money.
So she even had her own family fooled. The question is, did she break the law here?
She did. She did. Unfortunately, she made false statements. She solicited money under false pretenses.
And did it well.
And all of those are crimes, and she has been charged. But I tell you, my heart went out to this woman. She's a mother of 5 kids, and
Horrible
she lied to her kids. She
Yep.
lied to her family. But look what's going to happen. She's going to be separated from her kids. Those kids might end up in foster care. I just would like to see, maybe she could be under house arrest, some community service. She has to make restitution for the money that she solicited. It just didn't feel right to put this mother in jail.
Doesn't give her a get out of jail free card. I'm sorry. I mean, I feel for those kids too.
Their mothers. She's sick. She
but
needs some mental health.
And that, hold on now.
Help.
You just hit the nail squarely on the head, because I agree with you that she needs mental health, but I will also present to you, Justice, that it is my medical opinion that when a person behaves this way, this is not isolated behavior. So any woman who would go to this extent to fake something like this, I'm not sure that she's exemplary in all other areas of her life.
I know, Jen, I know, but I just saw this story. I saw her kids, and I'm thinking, here's another family that's going to be broken and split apart, and these kids have suffered a great deal from the actions of their mother, and I know she committed a crime, and when you commit a crime, you have to be prepared to do the time.
Let me do one thing here,
But there are
let me do one thing
circumstances.
that I am surprised that I am doing.
You're agreeing with the Reva.
I agree with you on many things, but this is one where I expected to bring the gloves, and here's my thought.
Okay, Travis.
We have criminals out there who kill others, and then they use the defense of mental health issues. Yeah. If you fake a cancer and allow fundraisers and make all this money and lie to your family, you, to me, have a mental health problem. Yeah. If we take criminals who've killed others and don't put them in jail,
yes.
This then in some ways does seem extreme to me. If, you know, as an attorney, you sort of agree with me. She needs something here, but to put her in jail for 3 years, when we literally let
agreeing.
So yeah, and so I get where you're coming from. She has something wrong up here to do that.
And I will maintain, as a mother now, this isn't my medical opinion, it's my maternal opinion. When I think about getting a lethal disease or getting cancer, the only thought that goes through my mind is what that will do to my children, because I'll be gone. The only concern is what that will do to them and how they will survive. What kind of psychological trauma do you think that woman did to those 5 children?
Think about the trauma of the kids going into foster care.
It might be better. It might be better.
I'm going to go with Travis. Let me just say this.
I'm dying of stage 4 ovarian cancer.
It's not a good thing.
How traumatic is that
It's
for the
traumatic,
kids?
but it's more traumatic, I think, to separate this mother from her kids, get her the help, and as Travis said, in the law, there's something called mitigating circumstances. We see it used all the time, and if there was ever a case for someone to stand up for someone and this family, I think this is the case.
Reva, I don't think it's accurate to compare that she might be absolutely better than a foster parent. There are amazing foster parents out there.
But wait a minute, Jen.
Are
we going to start taking kids because parents lie? But I don't want to equate the trauma of lying like the trauma of separation. We know what happens for kids in the foster care. It can be very, very traumatizing.
This is an awful situation all the way around. The one thing that I think we can all agree is that these kids, we just need to make sure they end up in a good home with whoever it may be,
and that
whether
this
you agree
woman
with the
gets
sentencing or not.
Psychological help.
And the children now need psychological help because they've been told their mother is dying. What does that do to 5 children?